Everybody, it's me. I kept trying to film yesterday, but my phone had other plans. I spoke at a seminar again last night. If you remember the last time I spoke at one, I was heckled, as silly as it sounds. This time, my doctor was actually speaking, and he went on and on. I was told to be there between 7 and 7:30. I got there at 7, and I didn't even get close to being able to get up to speak until about 8:15, by which point the majority of the crowd had bailed. When I got there, even before I parked, I knew it was a huge turnout. There was no parking to be had anywhere. I finally found a spot, got inside. It was standing room only, so I stood in the back for like an hour and a half waiting my turn. Finally, when the psychologist got up, because he actually showed up this time, I went up through the side and talked to the office manager, and apparently, aside from her, and she is a bariatric patient, I was the only speaker. And so by the time I was able to get up there, about 15 people had stayed. I was shocked, because the last time they all stayed, and I remember my seminar when I went as, a potential patient, we all stayed. And so I found that to be very rude. Now, either they didn't tell the crowd that there was a guest speaker or, whatever, I don't know. But it was a little bit disheartening. I didn't have Lee there with me. Usually, the last time I spoke and when I went to my own seminar, Lee stayed with me. But this time he had to go pick up my stepkid. So it's her last week of class over at the JC. So this time it was just me. I did learn some additional information that I hadn't known before. Like if I lost too much weight and couldn't get it to slow down, they can revise it so that they would decrease my amount of malabsorption. I didn't know that. I didn't know that along with the malodorous gas and stools, I could have bad breath. I talked with Lee, and I haven't had that, fortunately. There's just a whole bunch of other stuff that maybe I had blocked out or didn't take in because it was so much information. But other than that, I guess it went okay. I was just really put off by the fact that out of the 100 people that were there, I spoke to 10 because everybody bailed. I had initially intended that I wanted to speak at some more, but I don't think I do. Because ultimately these people don't want to listen to what any of us have to say. They want to listen to the doctor, they want to listen to the psychologist, and they want to listen to the insurance side of it because money, and that's all they want to listen to. So I want to talk to people about it that want to listen. The one thing that I did say that isn't exactly true is the support system I have. Yes, my house is a great support system. Lee is great, Mom is great. But when it comes to family members who have had the procedure or a procedure, I thought going forward that we would kind of band together, but we haven't. In fact, if anything, because we've all had different surgeries, it's kind of driven us further apart. All of us had different surgeons. So all of us had different dietary restrictions. All of us had different requirements. And so there's very little common ground there. And that is sad to me. So anyway, I got to get to work Wednesday. 3 more days of work, 2 more days of gym, and then off to go camping. So be good, and I'll talk to you later.